President Obama took matters into his own hands after Congress failed to act on new gun control orders. ABC 6 News reporter Carson Forsman spoke with state representatives to see how they feel about his executive action.
That's why we're here today. Not to debate the last mass shooting, but to do something to try to prevent the next one.
On Tuesday, President Obama explained his executive action to the nation, an action which targets gun sellers online or at gun shows, requiring them to register as licensed dealers and performing background checks on customers. During his news conference, the president also got emotional, speaking on behalf of the victims in the Sandy Hook shooting in Connecticut.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad.
He also talked about hiring 200 new agents for the Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, also known as ATF.
Guns don't kill people, people do.
Republican Senator Dave Senjum of Rochester says he doesn't agree with the president's decision.
I personally am more in favor of Congress acting on issues like this as opposed to the whole process of executive order.
I don't think there is any law that will stop all incidents of gun violence from occurring in this country, but there are things we can do that will improve gun safety.
DFL Representative Kim Norton, also of Rochester, says she would have rather seen the president go through Congress as well. But since Congress wouldn't act, she says the president is doing the right thing.
My interest has been to not only have universal background checks, which is part of the answer, but also to address several of the other changes in policy that might reduce suicides and accidental deaths.
And part of his plan is to help with mental illness. President Obama said Tuesday more than half of gun-related deaths are suicide.
The constant excuses for inaction no longer do.
President Obama is also proposing a $500 million investment in mental health treatment. However, all funding will require congressional approval.